And so
Uh,
you were all told to come upon a bank. The radio is saying that there are two culprits within holding hostages. They're saying that these people came in from the basement. They didn't come through the front door. And they said they want to get into the vault. They're looking for money. They want to get into the vault.
Hmm. We have to think tactically here. They have hostages.
quick, are you quick? Are you quick enough to get in there and get the hostages out
He's
before they
the
react?
speed of sound, so he could probably definitely get one or two people out, but it's not going to be like X-Men Origins or anything like that. He's not going to run faster than an explosion if it does occur and get everybody out.
Hard code. Can you get hard coded? Can you get some reconnaissance in the bank?
Good thinking. Let's see what we're up against.
And Pyra, maybe you can ready something for a hot foot.
Okay. Let's see.
Are there any windows we can see into?
Yes, so because you asked about the
Oh,
windows, I'm going to move into the window
move.
room. It's another another load, kind of how it is.
Can I open this door? It is not.
I think we have to get closer.
This one's
No.
not transparent.
The one on the left is transparent, but there's no lights on the inside. But the one where Chris is supposed to be a door, and the other one is to the right is a door also. This one,
Look,
this bank.
if you click on it, it'll do the thing. We're just looking in the future. It's okay.
Yeah, that's what I do. One of his more hidden powers, actually.
Yeah.
I am totally fine just walking up to this because I am bulletproof, so I don't care.
Right, but there's hostages
But
inside.
they're hostages.
Eh.
No, be concerned about them.
If the load is taking this long, I think we should just log out and log back in, which I'm going to.
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
Bro,
actually,
everyone's in, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, I reloaded and it worked.
I like those Pathfinder tokens, Eli.
Thank you. I just had to make do.
It's what's her name from Otari.
That is a deep
like-
old lady.
I like the woman token where it literally looks like she's a witch.
That's a woman.
In a previous scene, it was that same token that looks very much like a witch named Girl.
Yep.
Okay,
Alright, so what's the
I like
plan here,
it.
folks?
I like it, Eli.
Thank you.
I mean, I think we need to strike all at once and quickly. Get someone get in to protect the hostages. Perhaps I can form an energy shield or something. Eli, is that something I can do?
Hard coded. Is there a roof access? I could. Me and Angel Light could at least take the high ground.
There is a roof. You don't need to ask me whether you know there's a roof. As for what Angela asked, that is not one of your default powers. Is to make energy shields. Usually, your
But
character-
could I use a Benny to use energy control to make
yes,
like a hard light shield
yes.
Power stunt.
around an area?
It would be you use the same burst, and then like stuff within that area is gonna get increases to their defenses.
Okay. So I know what I wanted.
As you guys are coming up on the door, you can hear shouting from the inside. It is a man's voice and a woman's voice. The woman's voice is wretched and croaking, while the man's voice is more kind of giddy.
Are the at least by voice recognition, and if we can see them, are the assailants known to us in from our database?
I don't think most of you guys are getting direct line of sight to them, but you can make a common knowledge check to see if you recognize these villains.
All right. I'm in knowledge, huh? Whoops, no, that's not my role.
That was Chris's role.
Yeah, allow me. Oh, wow.
So Angel Light, Axel Stone, the Red Knight, Johnny Be Quick. You want to try Pyra?
Yup.
got an explosion.
All of you recognize them as Cackle and Dawdle, a pair of twin supervillains. Cackle has auditory powers, while Dawdle has vision-based powers. Pyra knows specifically that Cackle has a loud laugh that psychically invades people, causing them to go deaf and also distract them, while Dawdle causes these visual hallucinations that blind people and make them more vulnerable.
Beautiful.
I'm sorry, could you repeat those powers for me one time, please?
Cackle has a powerful cackle that causes people to go deaf and become distracted, while Dawdle has a vision-based power that causes people to go blind and is also be vulnerable.
All right.
Does
So-
Pyra share any of the information?
Sure.
Red Knight will say, "That's beautiful." Then he'll say, "Hold on this. Give me a moment." And then he'll concentrate and see if one of his counterparts in another universe has dealt with this scenario.
Roll your divination power.
Eli, I forget. We decided that I could subtly manipulate my body, right?
Kind of, like you can throw crystals and you can regenerate, but not really. Like you could spend a Benny if you wanted to do something more subtle manipulations.
I was thinking, can I get rid of my own ears? Or would that be a Benny point?
That would be a Benny point. So go ahead,
Alright.
spend a Benny, and then your character is going to be immune
How do
to Cackle.
How do you spend a Benny again? Because I definitely want to spend a Benny and
So
re-roll
because
that.
it's in the roll, it's on the right side of the roll. It's like a little circle with a little icon in it.
Got it.
I spent my Benny.
Same thing.
Oh no! No.
The Red Knight figures out that he appears to be in a deviant universe where none of this was supposed to happen. Maybe even the device was never supposed to exist because this has never occurred in the timelines that you've seen before.
He shudders a bit, like, uh-oh. He says, "Everyone get in position, and if you'll join me on the roof, Angel Light."
Angel Light looks at you and nods.
All right, and then he'll fly to the roof.
I do
So does
have
Angel Light.
a roof and like third and second floor map on this, but I don't want to have to like do a bunch of loading back and forth. So I'm just going to ask you guys to like right click, and then on the left where it says 0, put 2. Your characters are on the second floor is what that's supposed to represent.
So you said right click.
Right click, and on the left, like leftish, like probably like around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock on the HUD, it says 0. Click on that, change it to 2.
That's 10 or 11. 10
Yeah.
o'clock. 10 o'clock.
We're going 9:30.
Yeah, like 9:30, 10ish.
Oh, I see the 0, and it won't let me click on the 0. I get this. Instead of the arrow, I get this thing that says I can't. Oh, wait a minute.
I'll
There
change
it
it.
is.
I'll change it for you.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, for whatever reason, I'll click over it, and then instead of that arrow, there's an I-beam. Like it won't let me do it. Weird. All right, but I'm on a roof.
What's weirder for me is that I put it on you, and from my side, it's showing on hard coded.
And it's showing on Pyra as well.
What do you mean hard coded?
Hard coded has the 2 inches there, and so does Pyra.
Okay.
Poor guy.
Chris, do you mind if I gesture upwards with my arms out?
You want to throw me up?
I want to carry you up on the roof. I think we're going to need some
Go
muscle.
for it.
If there's no skylights, we're going to need some kind of entry.
Go for it.
This will be an athletics check to try to pick up the large Chris Tall Rock.
Alright.
You can haltingly pick him up, but I'm I'm gonna let you decide if you want to fatigue your character and let it happen, or give up.
Can I spend a Benny to do it, or no?
You can spend a Benny to re-roll.
Okay. Can I spend Benny to remove fatigued, or how does that work?
Let me double check fatigue.
What is it? What does fatigued even do? I don't see it here as a status.
So fatigue is a 1 from all trait rolls, and the only way you really recover is by spending an hour or so resting.
Gotcha. So what my options were to re-roll and try again, or
You can do it and be fatigued, because this is a incredible feat of strength. You're not designed to fly carrying somebody heavier than you. And the other option is to re-roll it, and if you get a raise, then you can do it with no fatigue.
all right, I'm gonna re-roll with a Benny.
Hey, Eli, didn't
that's not it.
didn't someone roll didn't someone the
not
Joker and we started with 4 bennies?
That was during the training period. I reset everybody at the actual beginning,
Which is 3.
which is 3.
Okay.
Yes.
I should
Okay.
have 2 there. Okay.
Well,
I fail to do it.
so you try to pick up Chris, and you just give up.
Yeah, well, and I turn around and just start looking away. Maybe I can find some rope somewhere or something.
I just grunt in anger.
Oh shoot! Wait, can I boost myself? Well, why am I being dragged over there?
I figured we were gonna go on to you guys being on the roof, and
Oh, sure,
like I
that's
said, to avoid the
Yeah, that's fine.
actual map switching issue, I'm just going to put you in this room.
Okay.
One second, give you guys some light.
So, we cannot directly see the villains right now.
I don't think so, but maybe you can if you find Cackle and Donald. Let me know.
Would appear, or there are 2 tokens that I see with no names above them. I assume that's them, and I'm not supposed to see them.
It's not that you're not supposed to see them, but it's like maybe you didn't get the right angle to see them or not. But they are the ones closest to the tellers.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And I definitely should be able to see them. It has me at a weird angle where I'm only looking to the right for some reason. Oh, I definitely can see them.
All right, cool. There's just not light showing on them. Yeah. So they've decided to take the rooftop. How is everybody else operating?
And I like just busting down doors.
Yeah.
So let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
Combat.
You have to put us in combat mode first.
Yes, put yourself into combat mode, and then I will deal the cards.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh snap! I see them in there.
New combat means new audio.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say it was getting good and then it stopped.
We
No.
are missing
No.
one person in combat.
It's Johnny.
Combat?
No, Johnny's here.
Angel, no?
Red, it's the Red
Red
Knight.
I got him.
There we go.
All right, so no jokers. Congratulations. This time, Chris goes first.
Oh.
Sweet, finally. Oh my gosh.
Ironically, Johnny Be Quick goes last.
Yeah.
Does
Being
speed
polite.
affect your initiative at all? Like, do you draw extra cards and take the best of the lot or something like that?
There are powers and edges that let you do that, but I spent them more on like functional things. Instead, if you wanted to, he could spend a Benny to draw a new card. If he really wasn't happy with going first or going last.
Okay.
I'm good with last.
So I'm personally all about just running in right now and just shooting at the one target that I can hit without potentially hurting others. So that's my intention. That would be, I'm gonna run in 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we considering lateral movements also an inch?
So what it is that the first diagonal is free, the second diagonal costs 2. Like the first diagonal costs 1, the second diagonal costs 2. So like every diagonal.
That would be 4.
Yes.
Gotcha. So then 5, 6. Can I hit this target over here?
You can try to hit them with
left
your
target?
range. You're going to get a
Yeah.
-2 for the range penalty.
Yep.
That's a hit. Roll damage. I had a way I envisioned how your character does this. Would you like to describe how you throw your crystals?
I imagine that they come out of my hand, like the palm of my hand.
They emerge and then you just chuck it.
Yeah. Like as I'm literally like moving my arm, it just kind of comes out at that same speed.
So that was a good opening volley for you. And next up is Cackle. She manages to shake it off, and she paces forward and then lets out a large, hideous laugh.
Mind you, I did use a Benny point, so I don't have ears.
So this is going to give you a +4 to your resistance because it's still kind of like a magical thing. It resonates in your body, so you don't just need ears for it.
+4, really strong.
She fails to activate her power. I'm going to re-roll that one with her Benny. So she barely, she still fails to activate it because of the wound. So that's her entire turn. She's trying to laugh, but she's like coughing up blood where the crystal got her good. Next up is Dawdle. He's going to rush over to one of these civilians and basically try to use him as a human shield.
Damn it.
And so he has managed to grab hold of this townsfolk. And next up is Axel.
So what am I at? Is this a window or a door?
That's a door.
Alright. So can I just go through it unimpeded?
Yes, we can say it was a free action to kick it open.
Well, I want to zoom, so I'm just gonna go angry mode.
That's your limited free action. You can do both of them.
Yeah.
And then we bring in that one.
Alright, and I would like to run. Oh,
You can move 16 squares.
heck yeah.
Alright, you got 4 to spare. Get into range with Cackle.
Hey buddy, how about a little bit of karate?
Roll your damage. I'll have her spend a Benny to try and soak it. She does manage to soak that. You give her that, and as she's coughing and choking, some of it comes out as forceful sound that stops your punches.
This is the DVA, do not resist! As I try to punch her head in.
Pyrite, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna do the same thing. Just go in and hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
And when you click and drag like that, it tells you how many inches you're moving to.
Wait, Eli, am I not in the initiative?
I
Sure
think
you are.
I skipped you on accident, so let's have her finish hers, and then I'll have hard code go. Thanks for calling that out.
Oh, no worries.
That's why I was surprised. I was like, wait a minute. Okay.
It's because it was Axel Stone's turn, and then I did that switch again. I deleted him like an idiot, and then then put it forward one.
So Axel Stone is missing from the count.
Hmm. I see that I have a spell for protection. Can I use that for the civilians?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
that's awesome.
So I can. Does it matter how many I can do?
So, at the base, you protect one person. You can multi-target it by getting a -1 per additional civilian you're going to target with that.
Can I protect the one that Otto, I believe, took?
Yeah, so just target them,
Okay.
and then roll your protect spell.
Whoa.
You've protected them with a raise, which is going to give them 4 to their toughness.
Nice. And just
Yeah.
click on raise.
And that's your turn. And now it is Hardcoded's turn.
Alright, so the civilians are somewhat protected, yeah?
The one civilian is protected, yes.
One civilian. Okay, well that's good, because hopefully he won't be shielded. I'm gonna have some fun, and I'm gonna hack into this, this is a police station, right?
This is a bank.
Bank. Oh, even better. I'm gonna hack into the bank's security systems and see what fun I can have. Maybe set off some alarms, call reinforcements, make it rain, scare people. I don't know.
You guys are the reinforcements. As you can see, there's cop cars outside already.
Shit. And let's see. No automated defenses, anything like that, yeah?
No.
Alright. I'm not gonna go in myself because I'm squishy. I'm gonna send in Daisy.
Squishy.
So let me move Daisy in.
Daisy can move 12 inches.
Yeah.
Bam, Daisy.
Quadcopters are fast.
Yeah.
That was
and
5.
Let's see. Yeah, where are they? They're in the middle, right? I want to make sure I'm in the right place. Here we go. Alright, the one with the hostages, Dawdle or Cackle?
That's Dawdle has the hostage.
Alright, I'm going after Dawdle then. Where is
So
Dawdle at?
the way we need to do this is you need to use your
Oh, I
Daisy
think-
power. Your Daisy quick access, because
Yeah.
you're controlling your character's understanding is better than the combat software on the drone if you just let it go off on its own.
Oh yeah, it's gonna fuck up. Alright, so am I gonna do electronics?
Yeah, just roll electronics, that's fine. That is a hit, no raise because of the distance and the cover he's getting from the townsfolk. So now from Daisy, your quadcopter drone, see if you can use the laser pistol
Sure.
just until we get a hit, because I do want this animation to go off and then we'll roll the damage from there.
Electronics, yeah?
No, if you click on Daisy
Okay. Hold on a minute.
and then under gear it should be laser pistol.
Hold on a sec.
On the right side above the description, and then on the left of laser pistol, click that like sword and pistol red icon for shooting.
Sorry, you lost me there for a sec. I opened up Daisy. Where is the pistol?
On the right side in the middle, it says laser pistol. And then to the left of laser pistol, there's a little red icon. That's like a sword and a gun crossed. Click that icon.
Okay, and then I see it's
Shooting.
shooting. Okay. It looks like it's under fighting.
Well, that's not right. I can fix that.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Hit the fighting for now.
Okay, yeah. Don't want to slow things down. Okay. Looks like I got a 5e.
Probably another hour. What's that?
All right, it's a hit. Go ahead,
Nice.
hit that dawdle for raise.
Dawdle. Come on, Dawdle. You right click him, right?
Usually I would mouse over hit T. It's the most success I've had for targeting. But I mean on the right under laser pistol where it says dawdle raise. Hit that for damage.
Oh yeah, it's under the speech. Duh. There we go. I clicked it. Nothing's happened on Daisy. Don't play me like that, Daisy. Looks like a 10. Is that right?
That's the shooting. I'm just gonna do this real fast.
Yeah, sorry about that.
There we go. Little pew pew. And he is now shaken, but
Not
it does
disturbed.
hit him, but doesn't hurt him. Just kind of disturbs him.
Got it.
Now Angel Light.
All right.
So
From the rooftop.
yeah, we're gonna treat this as the most top of the roof, and then the room to the north of you guys is gonna be the floor beneath that, and then you can enter somewhere in this area, kind of like it's like a.
Well, what I want to do is I want to spend a Benny to change the scene and make there be a conspicuously placed skylight in this building, right above Cackle.
That's exactly what bennies are for.
So I'm going to use my free movement to drop through the skylight on top of Cackle. Is Cackle the one with the hostage?
No, that's Donald.
That's Dawdle.
Where's Dawdle? Dawdle's over there. Can I do her instead?
Him. And yeah.
Him?
So you can land, and then it's going to be a fighting check, is what it sounds like. You asked earlier if you can boost yourself beforehand.
Yeah.
The boost, it lasts one round.
Yeah.
Like it's until the end of your next round. So let's roll it right now for what your character would have done before combat.
That's okay, because I didn't know exactly when combat was going to start. I'd rather do a. Oh.
It wouldn't be a part of your multiple actions. It just would have been like your character knows it only lasts
Okay.
so long, but you can
Sure.
you could have hyped yourself up before you try to bust down.
So should I make a focus check?
Make
Boost lower check?
The boost and lower check. Make sure yourself is targeted.
Okay. T to target. Boost. Roll. Oh, barely.
You do barely activate it.
I'm gonna boost my. Is strength what I would use to punch this guy in the face?
Strength is for damage. Fighting is for hitting.
Don't I boost an attribute or a skill?
It's a trait, and those are both traits. So
Fighting.
you can boost
So
any-
strength does. I'll do strength because that contributes towards fighting. Or no?
No,
Am I mistaken here?
So to explain that, typically your attributes
Or
are used for
agility.
defensive stuff, or maybe they're like passive kind of things, like your passive damage, while skills are active things. So fighting is accuracy,
Alright.
strength is damage.
We'll do fighting. So how do I actually add a boost to my character here?
I do that.
You do that. Okay, cool. And now I'm gonna try to slug them to get them to drop. Or actually, if I drop behind them, can I put them in a chokehold or a headlock or something?
If you want to try and grapple them, you can, yes. Because this is an unexpected thing, please have a +2 because they didn't expect someone to drop from the sky.
All right. So I click fighting on this one.
Fighting, yes, and then you can put a +2 in there. So he's going to make an athletics check to try to resist.
Oof. Oof.
He does fight you off.
I can't make him re-roll with a Benny, can I?
You cannot. You could try to re-roll yours, but you know how it is.
Nah, that's unlikely. Okay.
Red Knight, it turns out that there is a skylight here.
Come through the skylight and get behind Cackle and try to basically get a chokehold on her to knock her unconscious.
So this is going to be a difficult piloting check because it would be easy just to like drop down and land safely around behind Donald. Make a piloting check so you can make that hairpin turn to get to Cackle.
Right. No piloting.
Oh yeah, you make it.
Okay. And then what do I need to basically get that chokehold so she doesn't, in his mind, scream
So that
and try to knock her unconscious?
that would be fighting to hit them, and they can make an athletics check against it to resist.
Oh, we're spending a Benny on that one.
Ooh.
It is what it is. Cackle resists.
Alright. Since those were my declared actions, yep.
Johnny, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna run right in, go right for the attack. Oops. I'm having trouble with the door.
Johnny,
With his powers, he can open and close the door dozens of times in a second.
I mean, to be honest, if I had super speed, I'd do that to annoy the shit.
I can't control him. Yeah, he's too fast.
Alright, then you can make up to 3 attacks. First one's a miss. Oh, you rolled the damage. Roll the fighting first.
Okay.
That's a hit. And then hit the hit for damage, because the more damage you do, then their defenses go down. That's why you want to resolve an entire attack before you get to the next one. She'll take the shaken. Next attack.
That's it, right?
You can do up to 3.
Remember you did the 3 last time?
Yeah.
So you can do 1 more.
And fight the damage, right?
I'd always do fighting first, and then we only do the
Fighting.
damage from that pop out if something went wrong with the roll. So this one's a raise. Click that Cackle raise in purple on the right. And this one, she resists completely. So you have shaken her up with your flurry of blows.
Alright.
Back to the top. So at the beginning of every round, everybody draws a new card, and that happens automatically. So Chris is first again.
Wild.
Wild card.
Hey, I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get in range, per se. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 already? Jeez.
You could roll
You can
your
run.
running if you want. I'll just give you a -2 on your action, and doesn't count as an extra action. Running is its own free action that gives them a penalty.
Oh, okay, cool. How do I roll running?
So on your character sheet, there's actually like a running option.
There is.
Under traits where it says derive stats, under pace, there is a little die to the right where it says 6.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's what that is. That's your running die.
Gotcha.
You can move 6 more squares. Yes, you got one spare, and you can attack with a -2.
I'm a punch him. I'm a clobber him.
Oh, that's gonna be a hit with a raise for sure.
Woo!
I think you're going to need to target them, and then you can roll damage.
Gotcha.
She'll spend a Benny to try and soak that. And she does soak it, and it's mostly just the great reverberations of her sonic choking seems to be stopping your fist before they make complete impact.
Boo.
She's rolling, she recovers from shaken, and she's gonna try to cackle again.
Damn it. That's what I was trying to prevent her from doing.
We all about to get got. Except me.
She's out of bennies, and she just can't choke it out.
Speaking of choking,
It's the Red Knight.
speaking of choking, all right, hold on a second. Try to choke her out again. Yeah. What is going on? I'm gonna try a Benny for that again.
All right.
There we go.
She gets a higher on her athletics. She explodes twice, and she just kind of like Wing Chun sticky hands wraps your hands away before you can get a grip on her.
All right. I tried to be nice. The then it's like, okay, I tried to be nice, and he gets into a martial stance, and that'll be his turn.
Pirate next. So the way it works for spells is that you can maintain that protection indefinitely, but so long as you're maintaining a spell, you get a -1 to all your spell casting. For like however many spells you're maintaining, that's how many -1s you're gonna get.
Okay. Who do I want to attack? I think I want to go for cackle. I feel very personal with this one. I also cackle. Right, I don't need to be that close, but I can be. It's fine. Cool. I'll try damage. I don't know if I should do damage field. Does damage field affect everybody?
Damage field affects everybody adjacent to you, yes.
Nope. So if I move further away, would it work, or no? Everyone's too close.
I think you probably could angle it if you took one step back, but then you'd be affecting the boy. That's to your 9.
Oh. All right.
Would you like to try a super sorcery? It seems like you're having trouble trying to think of something to do. So maybe if you want to invent a spell all of a sudden, as opposed to using something you have right there.
Guess so.
What are you trying to cast? Are you trying to cast Shoryuken? Trying to do like a dragon uppercut?
Sure. I can do elemental manipulation. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, you could do that. So you do hit, and then roll damage. You not get through her toughness of armor. You pat her in the face, and again, just these sonic echoes are dispersing the flame before they can cause any harm. Hard-coded, your turn.
This is tricky. So right now I have Daisy in there. Alright, Daisy is going to continue her pursuit of Dawdle. So let's move to a more advantageous position. And I am going to kind of peek through the door. And I'm going to do one attack with me on Cackle, and then one attack with Daisy on Donald.
Alright, I created a new weapon for Daisy, so you can use the laser pistol machine control under her, and that should work. And you can use your laser SMG. Note that in both cases, there are people giving cover to your targets, so there's a chance of collateral damage.
That is a very good point. That is not a risk that I want to take. Give me a moment to think, because I'm a little bit slow. Yeah. I am going to wait for an opening. I'm basically gonna target lock with Daisy and keep my sights open with my laser SMG. If I see that opening, if they don't have any civilians, I'm gonna take the shot.
So you're just holding your action, kinda.
Yeah.
Axel, it's your turn.
Can't get any more simple than hi-ya.
And that's a hit. Because of your rage, you get a bonus to your attacks. You can roll
Heck
damage.
yeah. Oh.
3 wounds and shaken. Let me check. She's out of bennies. I'm gonna let her take it.
Hell yeah.
Would you like to describe your vicious strike?
Stop resisting! And then I just clock her in the head, like she goes down, straight up, like unconscious.
She does a weak sonic scream to try and stop her fist, and you just power through it. Johnny Quick is next.
Actually, can I use my action now that she's gone down?
You were only ready to shoot her or Dawdle if somebody got out of the way. You gave a specific trigger already.
Fair enough. Okay.
Before Johnny's turn, does Axel want to move at all?
Sabrina.
Because movement is a free action on your turn. Going once, twice. All right, Johnny, it's your turn.
Alright, straight to Dotto and... Wait, what is that? Oh, is that like a rail?
Yeah, that's like that velvet line you see in lines.
Yeah.
The bank, right?
Impenetrable.
I can't go through that.
Can't do it.
If you wanted to, I would make you do an athletics roll to try and do a straight line, but There's no reason why Johnny can't just run around and it's no problem.
That's true too.
I want to see him run from the bottom across, around left, up, and right through all the ropes. He's got enough movement to do it.
You have 2 more attacks.
Go, do it. Just do the 2. Got it.
Fighter damage.
Do fighting first, and then I'll tell you if it hits, then you do the damage. So this one is going to hit with the raise. Click that dot'll raise to roll damage. And then you don't do enough damage, roll again to hit.
Ooh, baby.
This could be another raise, so you can hit that raise.
Oh. Let's go for damage. Oh, come on.
Not quite enough. Do you want to spend a Benny on any of those damage rolls?
Sure, yeah, I'll use the Benny.
The bennies are next to it, yeah.
It's just to the right of where it says 7 or 5 or any of those. And let's see, this one's much better.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
The machine gun punch him. I have to spend a Benny on those bennies.
It's like Mortal Kombat when you uppercut your enemy through the roof.
And
There's a skylight over his head. He's on the roof now.
His spine is on the roof right now.
Yeah, are you killing him? Are you knocking him unconscious? What's happening here?
Oh yeah.
Would you like to describe that?
What am I describing? His
Is
death?
that? I feel like
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat did great.
Yeah.
Describing more detail.
Nope, his spine is out of his body. He's dead.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the combat. We are coming upon 10 o'clock, which is when I wanted this to end. We had some trouble with the shooting difficulty. I'm going to railroad this a little bit and fast forward to the last fight, if you guys don't mind.
Oh, good.
Go for it. I love being railroaded.
Choo choo, baby.
Why'd you kill him?
This is something we will need to discuss.
And says, and give me a good reason why I'm not arresting you now.